Hey, welcome back to Kingdom of Nerds. I'm joined by D Mills. What's going on, buddy?
What's going on, Bruce? How you doing, man?
Welcome to the channel. We are here to introduce the new show, DCU logo on the hunt. For all you people that don't know what DCU variants are, or which books have them, which books don't, where to find them, what to pay, ballpark figures. We'll show you where else you can find it besides just eBay and stuff like that. You want to give a little history of DCU, D?
Well, DCU came out like we were discussing earlier from like 92 to 96. They came out in multi packs, either two packs or they had 20 packs, right? And I'm not sure if they had any other like 10 packs or whatnot. Do you know, Bruce, at
Yes,
all?
I believe there was one 10 pack that was
Okay.
released later on, probably in 1995, the end of 1995.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so some of those are definitely hard to find. Like I've spent years, like I was discussing with you, since the tail end of 2015 collecting DCUs, and I haven't gotten the full list. I know you haven't gotten the full list yet. I'm pretty sure we could combine books and almost have a full list, but a lot of those are very hard to find. They're not easy to come by at all. You could scour Instagram. People have some that they don't want to give up because they're so hard to find. Facebook, everywhere else, but I've been collecting since 2015 tail end. So one day, hopefully, you or I will have a full set and we can brag about it to each other.
um, I started collecting them. I believe once I saw a video of Mint Hunter where he was opening packs. It was probably during COVID when everybody
Oh,
was home just watching videos, and I was so surprised to see that there was more variants than I knew about. I knew about Mark Jewelers, I knew about
yeah.
Whitman variants, all the later print newsstands, but this was just like something new. It got me excited again for collecting comics.
Yeah, exactly. Like because sometimes when I go to like shops and stuff like that, and I always go to those sections where I know where they're kind of at, because they most of the books kind of look the same the way they drew and everything else. So like when I hit the area, I was like, okay, this is it, and I start looking. I always pull the books out, look at the bottom to see the UPC box and see, and I always find like some that are just pretty beat up, So I'll leave those if I have multiples of them because I have over 1,500 copies. They're all in this file cabinet right here. Like I have
Oh
like
wow.
6 rows in there with like 1,500 DCUs in there, and like I'll pick them up if they're cheap, even if they're $1. Like if they're still good condition, I'll pick them up for $1. And but a lot of shops don't even know they exist, or they
Yeah.
just don't want to deal with it. They don't want to look at all the bottoms of their books and see them in there. But like I said, once I hit that certain point, I see how they're drawn, and I was like, okay, this is the years, and I start searching and start pulling them up and start see if I can find any.
Yeah, because you know, going through the boxes, you like crap. People have so many dollar boxes at cons, and you're
Oh
like,
yeah,
crap, do I really want to do this? But sometimes it's worth the hunt.
sometimes it is.
Yeah, and you can't ask a lot of the sellers and dealers at cons or in stores because they look at you like you have three heads. Like, wait,
Yeah,
what?
yeah, because a lot of them don't even know about them. Because I brought it up to like shops. I was like, "You got any DC universes and variants?" And they're like, "I don't even know what that is." So I'm like, okay. So I just go through the back stock, see if I like even people on eBay. I'll ask them. I was like, "Hey, you got any DC universe variants?" And then they're like, "What the hell is that?" And I had to send them a picture of what it is and everything else.
Yeah.
Just so they're like, "Oh, okay, I think I know what you're talking about, but I don't have any." I was like, "All right, never mind then."
At one point, I was on Whatnot, just like randomly asking um sellers if they had DCU logo variants. It was
Uh,
like 90% what, huh? 5%. I haven't seen them in years, and a few less than 5% was like, I have them.
yeah.
I don't want to get rid of them, or
Exactly. Yeah, because it's definitely like a niche collection, right? Like not everybody collects them, but there's only a handful of people that know or collect them.
I got lucky one time. A seller told me he had just got a collection and he had packs.
Oh,
I'm like,
nice.
DC packs? He was like, yes. So he's like, "Oh, I'll send you screenshots of them on Instagram or whatever." I know that you're not supposed to do that, but
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say the seller's name. Um, and he sends me pictures of 7 DCU packs.
Uh,
They're all different.
oh, really?
Yeah, here I am expecting to pay like 1,000 or more or 2,000 for these packs, and
Uh,
because and 600 for all 7 packs was
oh,
awesome.
damn, that's not bad at all. I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure he thought he was making a huge profit. Well, I'm pretty sure he was making
exactly.
a huge profit. You know
Yeah,
that's what he was looking at. He's like, I'm making a big profit. I'm fine with it.
I was very happy to do that. I That's how I end up getting all the Flash 92 and freaking uh was that Legionnaires, the Alex Hughes cover, Adam Hughes cover.
With Adam Hughes, what was that? What was that? 18? I can't remember what number it was, but I know what you're talking about. The one with that female on the cover.
Yeah, I should have 12.
12. Yeah.
I got a huge list.
Don't we
Yeah,
all?
yeah. And there are resources out there. CBSI.com has a list. I believe they were the first ones to actually compile a list of
Actually,
the
they
DC.
weren't. Actually, they
Oh,
weren't
really? Who
because
was?
yeah. So I was watching CBSI back then, right? And
Mhm.
and I had actually looked online for DCU variants, and somebody actually had a list out there already. And then CBSI kind of the three guys that had put it together. I mean, I'm not knocking them, but I'm pretty sure they had referred to that first person site, and then
Yeah,
they added new ones that they had found or known of, right? So I'm just giving credit where credit is due, right?
yeah,
But somebody actually had a list before that, and then eventually the CGC boards got a list, and then they started putting together a more entailed list of all the brand new ones that were found, like
yes,
pretty recent, you know.
yeah. That's become my go-to for
Exactly.
uh list.
Yeah, because they actually
And
have a running list, which is good.
my mistake I made when I found that list on CGC boards was I thought there was just one master list,
Yeah.
and the list I was looking at was from 2020.
Okay, so you didn't go
So
all the way to the end page.
no, I just got the list, and I
That's
started
funny.
collecting, and then I started to see more that weren't on the list on eBay. I'm like, what the hell? And then I
Yeah.
went back and found, wow, the list was updated in 12
Yep.
12/23 the last time. I'm like, crap.
Yeah, so I
I'm
did
like,
that the first time. I was looking at it, I was like, "Oh, I know there's more to this." And I was like, "Let me click on the last page." And yep, sure enough, all the stuff was there. I was like, "Okay, cool."
yeah. So just in case if anybody's watching and wondering what some of these packs look like, um, let me show you guys. Oh, sorry about that. There we go.
Oh, you're good.
This is a 2-pack that came out after they stopped doing the 15, 20, and 10 packs. This is this Green Lantern 54. It was, as you can see, DCU is very visible. And then on the back comic is just a regular copy. This is just a regular copy of Green Lantern 50. Sometimes you'll get these with just one in the pack,
Yes.
but these seem to be harder to find than the 20 packs.
Yeah.
Then they came out with these packs of 6 comics for Superman, Batman, Robin, who else? Green Lantern. So if even though it doesn't indicate the DCU logo, this pack has DCU logos. They're all DCU logos.
Plus on that pack also, Bruce,
Yes.
the that Superman one is a stickered version in that pack. That one that's shown in the very front right there, that one's a stickered version. That stickered one comes in all those packs.
Oh wow.
So that
Now I
was
know. I didn't know.
the Man of Steel, whatever
Um,
that is. I can't
yeah,
remember
there's
what that one
Man
was.
of Steel 30.
Yeah.
No, 104.
Okay.
Superman
Yeah.
104. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Um,
So that one on the front, it all comes
I
with a
have it
sticker.
in regular. I never seen a sticker. No, something
Yeah.
new I didn't know.
Yeah.
Thank
So
you.
that one's a sticker variant.
You know,
because
they did the whole.
I've had 2 of those packs, and each one has a sticker on it.
Oh wow. And then we had the Contagions 1 and 2 for Batman. Again, they don't indicate on the back that they're DCUs, but they're all DCUs. And one of these Troika.
I
These,
hate that pack. Every time I've gotten it, the corners have always been dinged every single time, and the card stock is always destroyed. I hate it.
this, this is my fourth one of these, and I have yet to get. I think I only have a 9.8 in maybe 2 of these books.
Especially those black covers right there, they're so bad, man.
Yeah,
I hate that pack.
I hate this pack too. This is like the worst pack ever.
It is.
So I figured we'll show you guys every week that which books to look for, how many on the census, fair market value, because just because someone lists a book as rare, super rare, not all DCUs are rare.
True.
So let's get into this list. Let me just bring this up. And we'll go through the slides and we'll show you some books. There we go. All right. First up on the list, we have Action Comics 684, third print from November 1992, part of the whole Doomsday storyline. These are fair market value of $67. Last sold for $25 on 2/4/25. And there are 46 graded on the census, 21 CGC 9/8.
Yeah, I think that was more highly graded because of the whole Doomsday storyline. That's why that one's graded so much. But I think that one's available in 2 packs, and I think it might be available in a 20 pack also. I'm not sure. Do you know?
I haven't seen this in a 20 pack, the ones I've seen, but it's possible. Anything's possible because I've seen the Doomsday Funeral for a Friend packs.
Yeah.
Some of them have DCUs in them, some of them don't.
Yeah.
You know, it's all. I don't know what they were doing back then. I don't know how they decided which
Yeah, it was like
packs
really
got.
random because like some of those funeral for fan packs that you were talking about, some come with maybe like 1 in there, or some can come with 5. It was like totally random.
Yeah, and I got really lucky the last pack I got.
You
So
know, that was a great pack you had. I was jealous.
I'm glad I picked it up. Then we have Asriel number 15 from February 1996, part of the Contagion storyline, which I showed you. I have the Contagion packs.
Mhm.
There's no sales data on this for the last couple of years, which I was surprised.
That is surprising.
And there was one graded on the census at a 9.6.
Oh, wow. I think, is that one square bound?
No, it was
Okay.
just a regular comic.
Okay.
It wasn't square bound, 3 staples. Um, Also, I forgot to point out that we're looking at CGC's newly formed multi-pack era of being notated on the slabs. So there are still probably DC Universe logo variants that are graded, but it's not notated on the slab, and so it wouldn't get notated in the multi-pack census. So
Yeah, yeah, I have some older ones that are graded, but they're not annotated, and the ones I recently sent in, they didn't annotate at all also either, even though I annotated on my paperwork that it was a multi-pack, but they still didn't annotate it. So,
yeah,
I was too
I
lazy to
just
send it
sent
back.
one. I just sent one back because it didn't have notated on the slab, which is weird.
Yeah,
Lazy graders, damn it, lazy
exactly.
graders.
It's annoying.
Then we have Catwoman number 5 from November 1993. Fair market value was $1.
Jeez.
And the last time it sold was 722 or 22, which is weird because I've seen some of these listed, but
Yeah,
you know what? They're not selling for some
they're probably
reason
just really
yet.
beat up.
Yeah. And then we have one graded on the census in a CGC 9.0. I love this cover.
It's a good cover, but there's a ton of them out there. That
Yeah.
one's, like, easily found.
Yeah, that's why it's only $1. So don't go to a con and pay 10, 15,
Exactly.
$20 for this. Then we have Green Lantern 53 from July 1994. Fair market value is $4. Last sold for $1 back
Jeez,
in January. And there are 5 graded on the census, 2 CGC 9.8. This is probably one of the most common
it is.
DCU logos you'll ever see. It's everywhere.
Yeah, I probably got, like, 5 or 6 copies myself.
Yeah. If you're looking for DCUs and back bends, you'll most likely run into this before you run into anything else.
Definitely.
Really. Then we have Showcase 94, #1 from December 1993. Fair market value $10. Last sold to 1625. Fair market values. I thought this book would be higher, but it's
Yeah,
not.
definitely.
It's not as common as the other one, but it's not super rare.
Yeah, I actually really like this cover, but you can easily find this one, like you said, but
Mhm.
it's a good cover. I'm surprised none are graded.
Yeah, there are no graded copies of this book, which I might have to change that myself. Just in case anybody's wondering, all the Showcase 94s were DC Universe logos,
Yeah, I
which
think
you'll
there's,
you'll get
9 of them. I
a
think
peek of.
9 different
What was
covers
that?
of that, for the Showcase
Uh,
94. I think there's 9 different covers, 9 or 10.
I think 10, but
Okay,
let me look at my master list to make sure. There are 10,
okay.
10, 10 in this run, which is they have some really good covers. My favorite one is ventriloquist covers.
Oh, yeah, that one's a
Uh,
good one.
and next we have Steel #1 from January 1994. Fair market value $18. Last sold for $27 on 2/16/25. Seems like the price of this is rising. And 3 graded copies on the census and only 198.
Wow. Do you think maybe the prices of it sold is because that new Steel, storyline is supposed to be coming out, or it did come out?
Yeah, because I think so because we just had a when they announced what last week or the other day that DC versus Marvel is happening again.
Oh, yeah, that
Um,
American.
it affected that book because
Oh, okay.
that is probably the most. This still is probably more rare than the other one, the regular
Yeah,
cover. So
yeah,
that is a reason to gravitate to this. Maybe you'll see more graded copies of this, but you
I'm
never
sure.
know with DC Universe collectors because they like to hold on to their books and don't grade them for some reason. I'm looking at you, buddy. I'm looking at you.
It's true.
Grade your books.
Some people are lazy.
Trust me. I know. You know, after a while of pressing and grading these things, they all start looking the same. You're just like, let me grade something else.
Yeah, exactly. I'll eventually get to it one day.
Next, we have Supergirl #1, another part of that Reign of Tomorrow storyline from 1994, February. A fair market value is $8. Last sold for 13 to 1625. And there are 6 graded on the census and only one 9.8.
Wow.
Yeah, if you look at the like regular graded of some of these books, the covers that are graded.
Yeah.
It's like hundreds of
Yeah.
graded.
Yeah,
Then
exactly.
you get then like 6 for DCU, which is insane.
That's crazy.
Not one of my favorite covers.
No, it looks too much like the last one you showed. And I think there's a
Yeah,
Superboy one like it too, right?
yeah. There's a Superboy
Yeah.
also. Then we have, let's see, what do we have? We have Pinky and the Brain #1 from May of 1996. Fair market value $12. Last sold $12 on 2/19/2025. And 2 graded CGC censored. There are 0 9.8s. I
Really?
believe the highest was a 9.
Wow. That's crazy. And that got sold not too long ago, didn't it? For like $400 or $500?
Yes.
Wow. And this was not even their first appearance in the comic book. It I think it was that Christmas special. I think it was the DCU Christmas special.
I believe so. Because you hardly see this cover come up for auction.
Yeah.
This was in a 2-pack.
Yeah, it was. I think I got a couple here
Uh,
somewhere.
Yeah, because all the Pinky and the Brain, the Animaniacs, Looney Tunes, people treated these comics like kids comics. A lot of them got destroyed. So if you
Yeah,
find
so they
these
all
in
came in
condition,
the
you don't.
2 packs right here.
Oh, here we go. Oh,
It all came in
nice.
2 packs. And these are the ones on the back.
That's another good cover.
Yeah.
Oh, hopefully I can talk D into like sending me one. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
But yeah, I was actually
Uh,
gonna get 3 of those probably.
yeah, I really think you should at least rip 2 of those packs and grade
Well, I
them.
think I have like 3 or 4 that are
Oh,
loose
okay.
already, and then those are just the 2 packs I got.
Nice. Then we have Batman Adventures 17 from January of 1994. Fair market value $8. Last sold for $8, 11/11/2023. 2 graded on the census,
Oh,
2
wow.
9.8.
Wow.
Yeah, I think I have one of the graded copies.
Yeah, that one is definitely one of the harder ones to come by from that Batman Adventures one.
Mhm.
That one, it still pops up. You'll see it on eBay, but it doesn't come up as much as some of the other ones.
Yes, and as you get later into this run, the DCUs become harder to
Oh,
find.
definitely.
Still looking for like 4 or 5.
Yeah, me too, buddy. Me too. I know how you feel.
Actually 3. 3. I'm looking for 3. Maybe I'll find it this year at Baltimore Comic Con.
Hopefully, that'd be nice to see.
Hopefully.
'Cause
Actually, I'm thinking about going to Niagara Falls Comic Con,
oh,
the
really?
Canadian side.
Oh,
So
nice.
maybe I'll find some up there.
Yeah,
Maybe
you never
maybe
know.
our neighbors to the north have no idea what they are.
Right? So hopefully you
That'd
do
be
find
awesome.
some. I mean, that'll be nice because there's some I need, and I was like, I can't find them anywhere, and I search every day almost.
Same here. I'll give you a call. I'll FaceTime you from
Look
from
at
the
what I
con.
found,
Like, do you need this? Do you need this?
and I'll be drooling.
I'll literally just pick them all up
That'd
when
be
I
awesome.
find them. Then we have Flash 87 from November 1992. Fair market value $5. Last sold for $21 on 2/16/25. And there are 0 graded on the census, 0.98s. I was surprised to see that this sold for $21.
Yeah, because
This
it.
comes in that flash pack.
Yeah, yeah. This one's very common. Maybe it wasn't really high grade. It's probably what it was.
Could be.
I mean,
Yeah.
that'd be the only way I'd pay $21 for that because, like you said, it's very, very common.
Yeah. I don't know. I wouldn't pay $21 for this, but just me. But again, I have like 5 or 6 in a box.
Yeah, exactly.
Once again, just because a listing says it's rare or that it's super rare or it's the only one on the census, do your own research
Yeah, exactly.
because
Ask
you
somebody who
never
knows.
know. I don't know. So I think this is a good first episode.
Oh, yeah, I had a lot of fun. I appreciate you inviting me, and I don't do this very much, but every now and then somebody invites me onto a podcast, and I appreciate everybody that does. And I had a lot of fun today. I mean, I love sharing knowledge of DCUs.
Yes.
Like I said, I've been collecting since 2015 tail end, and I have a good amount of knowledge, and as well as you do too. And I mean, together we have a ton of knowledge, right? So, and we have
Yes.
a ton of books that we can show.
And what made me want to do this is because you'll see coverage of it once it becomes popular or pops up on a top 10
Yeah, exactly.
or somebody say ghost book or whatever, but no one is really diving deep into actually hunting and looking for them and showcasing which books there are. So
True.
I want to do this, and I'm glad I found someone that's actually knowledgeable about it, because having someone that doesn't know about the DCU logos, it's not their fault, but
Yeah.
they can only speak to so much about it.
Uh-huh. But
So
but yeah, we know pretty in depth, and like I said, I had a lot of fun, and I'm really glad you invited me, and you got a great setup, like doing a great job on your podcast because I
uh,
watch you and
thank you
Pete
so
and
much.
you guys do all your podcasts, and you guys are definitely in tune to your fan base and everything. But man, I love it. You definitely got a great setup. I love it. Good job.
uh, Thank you so much. It's I really do this because I love the hobby, and I
Definitely.
love collecting. I love talking about comics, and I think of people watching my show is inviting them into my living room and hanging out, just BSing for like 2 hours. Like,
Exactly.
I want you
People need to
guys to
come and
feel at
love.
home. I want everybody to feel at home, that they can say anything they want, to a certain degree.
Exactly.
Don't get me canceled.
Right.
Uh, but this is episode 1 of DCU Logo on the Hunt. So if you want to see more, leave a comment, subscribe, and
Definitely.
hopefully I can get D to come back and do more of these videos with me. It would be awesome.
Whenever, brother. Just let me know.
Thank you. So with that, take care. Have a good weekend. Good night. I don't even know when I'm filming this.
Yeah,
Whatever.
morning, noon, night. It's all the same. Thanks, everybody.
So bye bye.